Chapter 6. The next morning, Sparkle woke up bright and early. She felt jumpy. She couldn't tell if she was excited, nervous, or both. Today was the day she would try to work with her friends to look for her precious heart-shaped locket. She had to get it back. She'd been waiting her whole life to use her magic powers. Now that she was so close, she couldn't let her parents think she wasn't ready for the responsibility. Bow wow! It was time to prove herself. But David had to go into the spooky forbidden forest. The thought of it made her first stand on end. Sparkle knew she had to get her paws in gears, or otherwise thinking about Clonder mission might make her even more nervous. She grabbed her backpack and headed downstairs. Her mom was making eggs in the kitchen. Good morning, sweetheart. Are you hungry? Sparkle's stomach did a little flip-flop. No, she definitely wasn't hungry. Not yet. With a shrug, careful to turn away before her mom noticed that the locket was missing. Could I just take up some snacks with me? I'm eating up with Flash, Glitter, and Twinkle this morning. Her mom looked up at her closely, then smiled. Big plans, huh? Sure. Grab some fruit and granola bars. She gave Sparkle a hug. Have fun, and remember, you can always ask for my help if you need anything. One of the best things about living on Puppy Paw Island, Sparkle thought, is that the pups were free to come and go as they pleased. It was a safe place, and there was always adult Cutiecorns around to help them. As she headed out the door, Sparkle couldn't help noticing the shiver that ran down her back. Claw was dangerous. So was the forbidden forest. Sparkle felt a sharp pain of regret. She knew she could tell her mom about the locket and about where she was heading. That was the responsible thing to do. But wasn't she supposed to be responsible? Then and there, Sparkle vowed to be more brave, but also to be smart. As much as she loved her locket, it wasn't worth putting herself and her friends in danger. If things got rough today, they would leave right away. Sparkle let out a deep breath, relieved at the thought. Glitter, Twinkle, and Flash were waiting for her up the road. As usual, Flash was running around circles, ready and raring to go. Twinkle looked braver, more determined than Sparkle had ever seen her before, and Glitter was calm with a sweet little smile on her snout. Glitter put a paw on Sparkle's shoulder. How are you feeling? Better now that I can see all of you. Sparkle barked. Her friends all gave her courage. Twinkle held up the map they had drawn the day before, and everybody gathered around it. She pointed a paw at the edge of the forbidden forest next to Misty Pond Meadow. They found claw marks on the tree. This is our starting point. No matter what happens today, we'll stick together. 4 pups put a paw in the center of the circle. 1, 2, 3, Cutiecorn crew! They cried, lifting their paws in the air. They've been doing that chant ever since they were little. Today, Sparkle was feeling more thankful for her crew of friends than before. Now, if they only already knew about how to use their powers, maybe this adventure wouldn't seem quite fur-raising. Then Flash dashed out ahead of the group. Let's go! She yipped. Claw's never gonna see us coming with my lightning speed. Sparkle's enthusiasm, Glitter's enthusiasm, Sparkle's brain, and Twinkle's grumpy attitude were unbeatable. Hey! Twinkle scoffed as the other pups dissolved into giggles. She chased after Flash, barking and laughing. Woof, woof, woof! The pups saw Misty Pond Meadow stretching out in front of them in no time. The green grass seemed to glow and gleam in the morning sunlight. On the other side of the meadow, Sorry. It's been a very, very long day. Ugh. Thick trees seemed to reach out towards the sky. Compared to bright, colorful meadows, the forbidden forest looked like a wall of darkness. Sparkle felt that familiar shiver ripple through her fur. Twinkle fiercely led the way onto the edge of the woods. She kept checking her map as they paused near a towering tree. Here, claw marks, Sparkle. Which way did you say the shadow moved when it took your locket? It came from over here, near this tree, Sparkle said, and it went in that direction. She pointed a paw. Then that's where we'll start, said Twinkle firmly. She had a brave look in her snout, but Sparkle could tell her friend was just as nervous as the rest of them. The four pups squeezed paws, took deep breaths, and stepped into the forbidden forest. They walked slowly, careful. Even hyperactive Flash. Leaves rustled around and dry pine needles crunched under the paws. It was definitely darker in the forest, but once her eyes adjusted, Sparkle could find that she could see just fine. Maybe this wouldn't be so bad after all. The four friends walked around in silence for a while, unsure what they're looking for. More claw marks, more strange paw prints. A few times they saw marks that looked like they could have been made by claw. They followed deeper and deeper into whatever small clues they could find in the forest. The tall trees surrounding them all looked the same. Which way was Misty Palmetto? Sparkle wanted to be brave. After all, her friends were doing this for her. She bet her heart started beating faster and faster. They hadn't found Claw. And now they were lost. Guys, Sparkle whispered Glitter whispered just then. Where are we exactly? Twinkle frowned her map. I thought Misty Palmetto was back that way, but we turned around so many times and I'm all spun out, she sighed. Sparkle was starting to feel very strange. Was she panicking? This didn't feel like the right time that she panicked when she first jumped off into the dock to bay, or when her little brother had tumbled down the steep hill by the beach and she had to race to stop him. No! She definitely felt different this time, tingly somehow. She couldn't quite put a paw on it. Sparkle! Flash barked so suddenly that it almost made Sparkle's gold jump out of her fur. Your horn! It's glowing! Suddenly, Sparkle knew exactly what she was feeling. Her magics warned her of something. Danger, that was.